What I would advise parents to keep in mind that what you look at in 8th, 9th, then suddenly kids goes on 10th, 11th, and 12th. There's a lot of work. Pre-IB was a turning point as far as Prisha is concerned. And I would recommend, and I do that, every IB student should take pre-IB. Every kid is intelligent. Every kid has their brain. But to polish them and bring out the best, and that's what the CourseLeap does. When things were coming up, I decided to take Prisha to Ms. Dhingra. I decided to meet her along with Prisha and Nalini, my wife, and then ask Neha, what should we do? She had a quick assessment what Prisha was all about, and she suggested this nice pre-IB program. And I think so that was a big change for Prisha. So I would recommend every parent sending the kid to IB to look pre-IB program by CourseLeap, and it was quite enlightened for Prisha. It prepared Prisha for IB, and it gives in-depth understanding how IB is going to be turning out, in the journey ahead.
I know that this sounds cliche, but ultimately it's getting over the own boundary that you set for yourself. Because when I knew I was going to take HL Math with my current grades, I knew that I wasn't constricted by my grades. My 5 6s were not a boundary that represented anything about me. And I think once you it's so difficult to get over that, because obviously I went into AIHL expecting 6 at most. But there's a point of time where you really have to get over whatever you've done in your past and have faith in your teachers and have faith in your own self. I think pre-IB put so much confidence back into me because it recapped so much of MYP that was hard. And that was one of the main parts where I was like, this is actually easy. And I think just if you're pre-prepared, I think there's nowhere you can go wrong, especially because I knew so much beforehand going into IB HL Math that there were things that other people were learning for the first time that I was just revising again. And I genuinely don't think there's anything such as being bad at math. It's just about dedication and training. And I think people who have maybe lower grades right now, I don't think that they should use that as a reason to give up or underestimate themselves or the level of math that they're able to take. If you truly believe that you have the discipline to take a higher form of any education and you truly believe that you're going to be able to fulfill that for yourself, go for it. Don't be restricted by past numbers because they don't define you.
The last presentation which she showed to me on the math internal assessment, it was the level of a degree course of math, and a little bit math I know though. I thought it was a very high standard. So the proficiency which CourseLeap teachers bring in the student, it's not just knowing the subject, how you can put the subject to use and to understand. It was well researched, well thought, well written, well understood, and I think that's the basic principle of IB, that it is research-based and query-based, and I could see that proficiency into that presentation. So I was quite happy to see that scare, the fear, because of the CourseLeap faculties, that's gone completely. So she's not very fearful. So I think that's a change. If any of parents wants to have a word with me as a parent or Prisha as a student, they're more than welcome to refer our name.